Hey everyone! So I had quite a few requests of girls wanting me to try the cloud paint on a flip and drag. So what I'm using for a base is the House Satin Enamels. I watered it down just a tad just so I can use it as a base. We're going to put that down on the canvas first. Normally we use just our base paint, and that recipe is below the video in the description box. So if this doesn't work out, you'll know that you definitely want to use just a regular white base. We are going to add just a touch of the cloud paint, the milk cloud paint, to our cup. And get that last corner. Help it along here. I normally have this all poured on the canvas, but I wanted you to see the consistency of the base. So it's pretty watery. Not water, but it's more like melted ice cream. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Nothing running off. We're good. So now I'm just going to torch those air bubbles out. And then we're going to mix up our paint to try to get a little cloud effect going. And hopefully it won't be all cloud. Alright, so normally on a flip and drag I use 5 ounces of paint. Well, 5 ounce cup, but I use 1 ounce of paint. So we're going to use a little bit more, and I'm not spraying this with the WD-40 because I really don't want cells, I want a cloud effect. So I'm going to put a generous amount of the Prussian blue in there because we want that contrast. A little bit of gold, a touch of cobalt, and a touch of the Grumbucker Permanent Light Blue. And then I'm going to take the cloud paint and I'm going to add it because it's going to sink. So we have quite a bit. We have about 3.5 ounces. And I didn't splatter really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and poke my hole so that paint will be ready to go. It's already coming out, so that tells me to go. I have a lot of paint here, so I can come back through. It's a pretty design. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch this now because I need to fill in those bare spots. There's a couple there. So when I mix this paint for the cloud pours, I do mix it just a smidge thinner than my normal paint. You want it the same consistency as your milk paint, so you have to kind of thin it down. And I did get cells because of the white. There is no silicone in any of this. I'm just doing a very slight tilt to get that off the end. I still want to stretch it out some more. Okay. So let's let this sit 10 minutes and we'll see how it looks before I even think about airbrushing. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am digging this right here. It looks like it's a little gem there with a shadow. It's really pretty. The gold is really showing up on this one. I do have some cloud effect stuff going on here and here, but I still want to airbrush it out because I want to see what's going to happen when we blow some of this out. So remember, these are just kind of experiments for me. So let's see what happens. Now we don't have silicone in here, so we're not going to get a lot of action going on. But there is color under there, so I wanted to bring that out. And if you're yelling, stop, I don't hear you. Now remember, this base coat is the house satin enamel, so it may start reacting with what I'm blowing out, because we're not getting that airbrush look that I love. That wispiness, it's just not doing it, so I'm not going to push too much. I'm going to leave that there, but I'm going to play off of it. We're just moving some color out, making it bigger on the canvas. Just to fill up the canvas and give it some interest. I'm going to turn this around. So we got quite a few cell pockets going without having any silicone in the paint. I did use Floetrol in the colors, so that does help. And of course the milk paint has Floetrol in it too. But most of this is reactions with that paint. Going to touch these just a little bit. I love that permanent light blue that's on the edge. And that blue will disappear. Something will eat it. So we can already see that we're having something going on here on these edges, because I can't get that wispy look that I'm looking for, but I'm really digging the push out parts here. They look like little tendrils. But I'm definitely leaving that gem. I think it's cute. I have a lot of gold here with this blue. I do want to see if I can bring some blue out. So all I did is push that gold off of the blue just to reveal the blue. But I think that's about it. I'm not going to do much more. It's a dark spot there. I'm just trying to add some contrast on the side. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's pretty cool. Something different from my norm flip and drag, right? So probably on the next video, I'm going to try a Boilermaker with these leftover paints. And we are going to use the milk paint and see how that works. Wipe these edges off. So if this is your first time here, subscribe and click on that bell. You'll be notified when I upload another video. Click like and share. Leave a comment. Share our videos to your social media or on Facebook or to Pinterest. All these views help us so very much. Shop with us on Amazon for all your paint pouring supplies. It's just so pretty, isn't it? Check out my Etsy shop for jewelry. Check out all the links below. We have our own Praj Posse line of clothing and coffee cups. check everything out, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.